Hey, CD11, my very busy recess is over, council is in session, and that means we're back with weekly updates from City Hall. On Wednesday, I introduced a motion calling for an evaluation and update on evacuation routes across the district. With so many parts of CD11 prone to fires, floods, landslides, tsunamis, and more, and with so many of our neighborhoods already challenged with traffic and limited ingress and egress, we urgently need to understand the capacity of our roadways under different emergency scenarios, the current impacts of density and future density, traffic and choke point mitigation strategies, alternate routes in a multi-event emergency, and widespread community education about what we're supposed to do when an emergency actually hits. The chaotic Palisades evacuation on January 7th exposed way too many flaws in our systems. But it wasn't just there. The evacuation out of Hollywood was a traffic congested nightmare. Even the evacuation of Brentwood as the Palisades fire moved towards Mandeville Canyon, where we had plenty of time to prepare, was a gridlocked mess. I've since heard from residents across CD11, from our flood-prone coastal zones to our high fire severity neighborhoods, and to everyday people across the district who just generally worry about traffic on a good day, much less in an emergency, about whether our evacuation routes are adequate. I'll keep you posted as all that moves forward. But speaking of emergency preparation, this week we made it through a tsunami advisory. Thankfully, it was short-lived, and LA County lifeguards have issued the all clear and reopened our beaches. That said, there are some water quality warnings in place, so check the specific advisories before heading out to the beach this weekend. This week, Council also approved a new system for approving crossing guards at our local schools, something I know is really important to a lot of you. I voted no on it because under the new formula in CD11, we might actually lose or have to reassign the handful of crossing guards we do have. I'll update you when the impacts to schools in our district becomes more clear. We're also closely monitoring reports of unexplained dog illnesses and deaths near the Venice canals. My heart breaks for the families who lost pets this week, and I want to thank the Canals Association for their leadership in alerting the community. We don't have any good answers yet, but my office is working with LA Sanitation and the county to coordinate sampling and testing. Please continue reporting any unusual activity so we can help escalate the response. Speaking of pets, this week the council voted to increase spay and neuter vouchers for cats and dogs, something we hope will encourage pet owners to take advantage of the program and ultimately help us reduce overcrowding in our local shelters. Another item I wanted to flag, especially for those of you with concerns about added density in and around single-family neighborhoods, Senate Bill 79 is moving fast through the state legislature. Please note, important decisions about your neighborhood are being made at the state level. If you want your voice heard, now is the time to contact your state senators and assembly members. It's going to be a beautiful weekend on the west side, so I'll see you out there. I'll be back next week with more updates.